Some residents have voiced deep concern about the pace and scale of residential, economical, and industrial development in Madison County. They worry that rapid growth could erode the county's rural character, strain infrastructure, and diminish the farmland and open spaces that define the community's identity. For these residents, questions about how much new growth the county can responsibly absorb are central to preserving the landscape, culture, and way of life that generations have valued. Others believe that continued growth is essential to expanding opportunity, strengthening the local economy, and ensuring long-term success.
How do you balance the perspectives of preservation and responsible growth?
Growth is going to happen. The question is whether it's guided or chaotic. Decisions shouldn't happen behind closed doors. Strong leadership is needed where residences are listened to, communication is clear, and decisions are based on long-term community benefit. No pressure or politics. We can grow without losing who we are by protecting our land, supporting our people, and planning for the future in the right way.
Do you believe there should be limits to growth in Madison County? And if so, what should those look like?
Yes, I believe there should be limits to growth in Madison County. Our infrastructure cannot keep up. We are one of the fastest growing counties in the state, which puts pressure on our roads, water, sewer systems, and our emergency services, amongst other things, let alone losing farmland. We need a much slower growth, ensuring that any development should happen in a sustainable and well-planned way.
What is your plan to stop residential development and preserve our farmlands?
Completely stopping residential development could be legally difficult, but slowing, redirecting, and minimizing it while protecting key farmland could be achieved by enforcing our zoning, having infrastructure limits, and smarter planning. We can protect our agricultural heritage while still allowing responsible, sustainable growth. Once farmland is developed, it's gone forever, and I don't want to see any of that anymore.
Would you use the government power of eminent domain to achieve your goals in office?
No, I would not use eminent domain. It is a very powerful government tool meant for public use of roads, schools, or utilities, not for taking private farmland because they can. I believe in protecting farmland with landowners not going against them. Eminent domain should be a last resort tool for providing public infrastructure, not a strategy for managing growth.
A government of the people must be open in its actions and receptive to the perspectives of those it represents, in our case, the citizens of Madison County. Transparency and responsiveness are not optional. They are the foundation of public trust and effective leadership and fundamental to good governance.
How can elected officials prioritize the needs of the people over the needs of their donors?
I cannot relate to this question because I have not and will not take any donations from anyone. I have decided to run for 1st District Magistrate because I want to be the voice for the citizens that go unheard. As an elected official, you are to represent the entire county, not just who funds you.
How do you plan to reach out to the public on important issues that come up in the next 4 years?
My plan is simple: to reach out to the public over the next 4 years. Meet with people where they are, go visit with them, communicate constantly, not avoiding people or turning their comments off, and making it easy for everyone to voice their opinion and give me a call. Especially in the 1st District, I want the people to be heard.
Madison County faces significant maintenance and infrastructure needs. Responsible growth requires that essential systems be able to support increased demand, including improvements to roadways, mitigation of traffic congestion, and ensuring adequate response times for EMS and other emergency services.
How will you work with the State Road Department to get state roads within the county to be improved?
I would keep regular communication, attend planning meetings, make sure Madison County has a constant voice at the table. Improving state roads requires partnerships, persistence, and a clear plan, not just requests.
Are there currently any plans to expand sewer services in Madison County?
I'm not sure if there are, but if there's any new developments, there will be sewer expansions no matter what.
What is your plan to improve and maintain the county roads? Will this plan support your planned growth of the county?
I think we need to prioritize our existing roads and upgrade in multiple places. We need to get our infrastructure back up to standards instead of adding more. Once roads, drainage, and utilities are up to standard, then we can worry about growth.
The current water system outside the cities is not designed to support firefighting needs. For example, there are no rated fire hydrants in Madison County. What plans do you have to improve the water system?
Our fiscal court needs to work with Southern Madison Water Board to establish and make necessary upgrades to the water system. I have actually talked with a member on the water board already. They are upgrading the size diameter line along Highway 25 South, Mount Vernon Road. Also, grants can be applied for and utilize funding, but we need leaders that will look into that and apply for those.
What resources will be taken from other parts of the county for the new fire station in the north of the county?
I don't necessarily agree with the location of the new fire station. I feel like it's going to provide great coverage for Clays Ferry in the Boonesboro area, but yet again, Southern Madison is being left out or forgotten about. And that's why I'm running for District 1 Magistrate, to try and get the appropriate support that we deserve and not just on the north end.